John Dion, a notable advocate of XRP and an attorney who specializes in cryptocurrencies, has reportedly divulged some essential information regarding the prerequisites that must be achieved before the price of XRP may significantly grow from its current level of approximately 6 cents. This information has come to light. To begin, let's take a look at what exactly it is that he wants those who are in possession of it to be aware of. Let's get this out of the way first. According to DetonX, the climb of Bitcoin is a stimulant for the growth of other cryptocurrencies such as XRP. XRP has not yet achieved independence from Bitcoin. He makes it clear that no matter how hard you or anybody else tries to disprove it, it is a fact. Whatever you do following the revelation that Dion is also in possession of Bitcoin, a fervent supporter of XRP expressed their displeasure, which brought about this proclamation. As a result of the conversation that took place between Shelton and Dion, the amusing statement that Dion made provided much-needed entertainment in the middle of the growing terror that was taking place. In spite of the fact that it did not fulfill the requirements of each and every XRP holder, this was the situation. The purpose of this post is to shed light on the ongoing debate that has been going on regarding the relative value of the various digital assets that are a part of the Bitcoin ecosystem. The significance of digital assets is another topic that is covered in the document. It has been brought to the attention of Peter Shelton and other members of the community who make use of XRP that they are dissatisfied with the current emphasis that John Dion is placing on promoting Bitcoin rather than XRP. Other members of the community have also voiced their disapproval of the situation. This change, according to Shelton, displays a lack of respect for the XRP army, which is something that it is reasonable to anticipate from someone who has made considerable investments in XRP investment opportunities. This viewpoint, on the other hand, was called into question by Dion, who asserted that the ascending trajectory of XRP is inextricably linked to the ascending trend of Bitcoin, and that it is not disrespectful to acknowledge the significance of Bitcoin's ascent. On multiple occasions, Peter has voiced his displeasure with this modification. After some time had passed, he expressed his dislike for the minimalist approach to both XRP and Bitcoin, respectively. He called it the minimalist approach. Because of the recent increase in the price of XRP, the value of XRP has continued to increase. This is because of the recent upward rise in the price of XRP. Despite the fact that Dion has staked a claim on the relationship between XRP and Bitcoin, this is the situation that has arisen. For the past day, the price has grown by 5 cents, reaching $65. Despite this, there is still a significant connection between this little gain and Bitcoin's current march beyond $40,000. The price has reached $65. All things considered, the overall effect of the gain in Bitcoin will be positive for XRP. This is due to the fact that it has been so long since it was last seen. On the other hand, the comment that was made by Dion serves as a cautionary note that the performance of Bitcoin continues to have a substantial impact on the performance of other cryptocurrencies, such as XRP. This is something that should be taken into cautious consideration. There are similarities between Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency known as XRP. To add insult to injury, if you are an owner of XRP and are anticipating a significant increase in price, you might want to begin supporting Bitcoin as well. This is the conclusion that can be derived from the scenario. In addition to the chance that there is more to it than that, according to remarks made by financial institutions, the value of XRP must reach at least $10,000 in order for it to be recognized as a viable investment. Taking into consideration the circumstances, this is the conclusion that may be drawn. In addition to this, the fact that the Federal Reserve has granted its approval for the utilization of XRP in international transactions that are in conformity with the ISO standard is additional evidence that this is the truth. An additional piece of evidence that lends credence to the assertion that this is the truth is presented here now. Consequently, in order for XRP to be in line with this criteria, it is necessary for them to participate in financial transactions that are carried out in different parts of the world. If you are interested in taking this matter into consideration, we are able to supply you with all of the information and paperwork that supports this requirement. According to forecasts that have been made available by the Federal Reserve, it is anticipated that the Federal Reserve will continue to strengthen its global commitment to operations that are associated with quantitative easing in the future. An analysis that was written by Edward Vina and found by conducting a straightforward search on Google is one of the many credible sources that provide support for this expansion. There are a huge number of other sources that also provide support. A study that was conducted by Finina indicates that the Federal Reserve is considering implementing XRP for use in international financial transactions. This information was gleaned from the study. Additionally, he provides a recommendation concerning the possibility of a repurchase, which has the ability to considerably enhance the value of XRP on the market. Ripple XRP is going to be adopted by the Federal Reserve, which is a key international payment system, from this point forward. This is going to take place from this point forward. As the components come together, the foundation for a future in which XRP will have a high value is being constructed. There is a rapid series of events that are not confined to the Federal Reserve of the United States, rather, it is more correctly described as a worldwide movement that has power players such as HSBC and a huge number of other banks joining the fray. This movement is taking place all over the world. Because it is on the approach of exceeding Bitcoin, the price of XRP has the potential to surge to an astonishing $559. This is expected to happen in the near future. Establishing the foundation for a future in which XRP will have a high value is currently taking place. Ripple's recent success in collaborating with Medico and HSBC is just the beginning of new opportunities for the company. Ripple believes that this achievement is just the beginning. While this is going on, the XRP army is keeping a vigilant eye out for any potential big possibilities that may present itself. Collaborations within the realm of financial information services. The HSBC has a revolutionary goal of moving all of their payment operations to the XRP ledger, and it is crucial that individuals are made aware of this aim. HSBC's goal is to revolutionize the way that they conduct their business. JP Morgan is naming CP and Ripple as potential actors in the process of unlocking the value that is currently imprisoned in cross-border payments, which is estimated to be worth $120 billion. JP Morgan is considering these two companies as potential actors in the process. In a study that was carried out and released by JP Morgan, a large firm that specializes in providing worldwide financial services, both CRP and Ripple were highlighted as examples of their respective capabilities. In the course of the research, the potential of releasing value in international payment systems that is equivalent to $1,200 billion was investigated. Every year, multinational firms are responsible for the transfer of roughly $23.5 trillion over international borders, as was brought to the attention of JP Morgan. It was observed by the corporation that value was responsible for around 25% of the overall gross domestic product of the entire planet. However, in order to carry out these huge transactions, multinational firms rely on cross-border payment systems that are inadequate in terms of cost-effectiveness, speed, and transparency. These systems are essentially inefficient. The main goal of the paper was to provide more details about the various ways in which financial institutions could use central bank-issued digital currencies for commercial purposes. JP Morgan has brought attention to the fact that these inefficient procedures lead to significant annual transaction expenses that can reach up to $120 billion. In addition, it was asserted that the system causes additional expenses to be incurred in connection with the conversion of foreign currency, that it causes liquidity to be trapped, and that it causes settlements to be delayed. There are a number of projects that have been launched to alleviate the difficulty of international payments, and two examples of these initiatives are Ripple and XRP. JP Morgan made the remark that a number of firms operating in the private sector, such as Ripple Swift and the Chaotic Group, have taken steps to overcome the issues associated with cross-border settlement and delays with respect to the Chaos Group. This was, in the meantime, taken into consideration. According to the conclusions of the study, it is meant to eliminate settlement opportunities and is equipped with a foreign exchange net that is supported by a number of different currencies. Additionally, it is designed to eliminate the possibility of settlement. On the other hand, the system is only able to support a total of 18 different currencies, which is bad because there are significant issues that need to be resolved before other currencies can be added to the system. In addition to this, the report underlined the fact that Swift had built a system to improve the transparency of international payments and to reduce the amount of time required for processing. On the other hand, it was brought to everyone's attention that Swift is still dependent on the outmoded correspondent banking system that involves a number of intermediaries. Because of this, the difficulties associated with stranded liquidity and settlement risk continue to exist. On the other side, the real-time character of Ripple's infrastructure for cross-border payments was acknowledged by JP Morgan. This infrastructure uses XRP as a settlement instrument due to the fact that it is a real-time asset. According to the statement, it expressly alluded to the inherent volatility of cryptocurrencies as the problem with Ripple in order to solve the issue. It was revealed that this was due to the significant volatility of XRP, which caused banks to have a restricted desire to use it to execute payments. This was the reason behind this. JP Morgan also came to the understanding as a consequence of this that the efforts of numerous private sector enterprises to address the issues associated with international payments have only been partially effective again after a month of declining liquidity. This revelation was brought about as a result of the fact that JP Morgan got to this realization. Upon further consideration, JP Morgan arrived to this conclusion. As a direct consequence of the severe regulatory procedures that have been put into place, the following is the amount of Binance XRP holdings that has been seized and confiscated. The cryptocurrency exchange Binance was subjected to a crackdown, which was imposed by the government. Even if Binance has offered a smaller number of XRP reserve from one month to the next, the trading platform is still able to fulfill any and all withdrawal requests that are filed by its customers at any given moment. This is the case even though the quantity of XRP reserve has decreased. They are able to be hand-delivered at any time. In spite of the fact that the XRP reserve on the platform has decreased by 1.14% in just 1 month, which has resulted in a significant fall in liquidity, this is the situation that has shown itself recently.